A good morning, new night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that bing, bing, bing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are in Starbucks. I got me a white mocha latte, and I also got a brownie that I had them warm up because y'all know I like brownies from time to time. And I haven't had one in a while. The last couple Starbucks chats we did, I feel like I got the banana nut bread loaf, and then I also got the pumpkin bread loaf. So I did not have a brownie in a really long time. And I also did not have the white mocha, nor have I had coffee in a long time. I was getting the chai latte, and then I got this free sample. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it is delicioso. I will say that it's very, very delicious. So, how are you guys? Thank you, Mayhem. I love it when you all anticipate my needs. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Holly. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all want it. You want a bite? Okay, get a bite. Hey, God's anointed. Here you go. Take a bite. Hey, PJ. Wait, let me say hi to my people that's coming up in here. Okay, so hey, Mayhem. Hey, Ed. Hey, Mr. Lopez from Texas. Hey, Kane. A bite of, you cannot have a bite of me. You can only have a bite of the brownie. And I don't mean me, because I'm brown too. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Two Fly. Do I have IG? Yes, my IG is at Hey Love Jones, and I'm also on TikTok. It's at Hey Love Jones. I did my eyebrows today, and I did a really great job. Like, I shaped them, I cleaned them up, I tweezed them a little bit, and then I put a little bit of powder, but I love it. I love it. Hi, I need y'all to do me a favor though. Thank you. Hit the like button for me. Am I sharing? Yes, I just gave y'all a bite. Here, take another bite. Hit the like button for me. There's 3 dots at the top of the screen, or double tap the screen. Hit the like button for me, okay? Because a lot of y'all be coming up in here immediately. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Godspeed. Hey, Elijah. Hi, Jim. Hey, Bridget. Happy Friday. So, make sure that you all are hitting the like button. It's 3 dots at the top of the screen, or double tap the screen. I believe if you double tap the screen, you'll be able to do it. Hey, Unique. This is so good. Haven't had this in a long time. Okay. Where are you? It's loud. I'm in a Starbucks. Can you all hear me? Thank you, Leona. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me clearly. Thank you, Two Fly. Put a 1 in the chat if you all can see and hear me clearly. Hey, Tamira. Y'all can hear me? Good. Okay, good. So, in today's live stream, we are going to be talking about men being gold diggers more than women, men being more hypergamous than women, and men treating women differently based on how much money they got. Men treat other men differently based off how much money they have. We don't talk about this enough, because when we turn on the internet, all we hear is women are gold diggers, women just want a Birkin bag, women just want to get flued out, women just want a Louis bag, women just want somebody to take care of all of her expenses, women are bums, women just want men to, do things for them and provide, and what do they bring to the table, and what do women bring? And it's a crock of BS, okay? Men are out here pocket watching and purse checking like a motherfucker, okay? You best believe when a man is saying, what do you bring to the table? Because if you are a heterosexual man and you get with a woman and you date her, you court her, you understand who she is as a person, you understand her value, you understand her worth, then you already know what she can add to your life and what she can contribute to whatever it is that you have going on. However, if you're sitting up here asking a woman, what do you bring to the table, or what makes you special, what can you do, that's pretty much you saying, how much money do you have, sis? What's your career of choice, sis? How much money can I get from you? How can you help to elevate me? How can I be hypergamous when it comes to you? What can you add to my life? Because we all know that women naturally create. Women naturally create. We usher spirits into this physical plane. And this is why I feel like I'm going to have a child, at least just one. Because that's just the most magical thing that you could do if you're blessed to be able to do so as a woman. If you have a working ovaries and a working uterus, I think that you should have at least one kid if you want to. You don't have to, but for me, I just want to experience that because it's a superpower. It's magic. You are not the prize, sorry. I am the prize, and sorry to your mother for having you. Because I don't know who you think you are. I will never ever allow a man to get up here and try to tell me that I have no value and that I'm not a prize. Women do not accept men telling you that it is a scam. And they do this so that they can maintain free and easy access to you. Y'all coming up in here talking crap and you're going to get blocked. I love to have block parties over here. Hey, Kay. So, like I said, men be digging for gold. Where do y'all think the term homosexual comes from? I have on a tank top. It's 87 degrees outside. Like, get over yourselves. Where do you think the term homosexual comes from? Homosexual didn't come to be because women were going with men to have a place to stay and to have a place to live. No, the term homosexual was born because men were not having a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, so they were getting with women. So the term homosexual predominantly describes men. It is not a term that's used to describe women, because women are not moving in with men at the same rate that men are moving in with women. Men are out here driving women's cars, dropping their girlfriends off at work, and driving their cars around. Like, I need y'all to be honest. Men get with women around tax season. Not all men, but a lot of men get with women around tax season so they can get some of their check. Men also be, fighting with their baby mothers when tax season comes around so that they could claim children that they actually did not help to take care of throughout the whole entire year. But they want that social security number during tax season so they could get that money. Or they feel like their baby mother should split the tax money with them, even though they did not do anything to help take care of the kids. We've all witnessed this. Like, y'all like to get up here on this internet and lie like a Persian rug and pretend like what I'm saying is not true, but it is true. Not all men. I have to keep prefacing what the topics that I talk about, because y'all love to say that I hate men. I do not hate men. I love men. I just don't like men that are trash. I don't like men that are users. I don't like men that are abusers. I don't like predatory men. I don't like men that just use women. I don't like those type of men. But I don't think that every single man is the same. I don't think any single person or any single animal or any single thing in any type of group is the same. Like, that should be something that we already know. Hey, Lolly, you was placed in timeout. You know what? A couple people keep telling me they was placed in timeout, and I don't know. So my mods time people out. It goes really quickly, so sometimes they might accidentally time you out. So don't take offense to it, because usually if I get somebody up out of here, I block them. So if you're not blocked, it wasn't me that did it, but it probably was an accident, because Wally, you be up in here, so you see how many comments, like, it be a lot going on. So sometimes it's going so fast that they could accidentally time out somebody, because I've accidentally blocked somebody before. And I've had to go back in on the back end to unblock them. But it was not me, so I don't know. I don't think you said anything crazy, because I see you in here all the time. You never say anything that's, like, out of the way or that would need to be censored, unless you maybe said a cuss word. I don't know. But other than that, the only thing I could come up with is that it probably was an honest mistake. Preach, 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 LJ. I know a black man who married a black woman based on her family's wealth and the room she got him in. They still married and still he's still in the streets. That part, Stephanie. A lot of them don't like to admit that. And then honestly, it's not just black men that are hypergamous or that like a woman with stature and wealth, because a lot of clear men, they get with women based off of her family, and they actually sometimes end up working for their wife's father. They work at their father-in-law's company. They use their father-in-law to get ahead in life. Like, it's not necessarily always, just a black thing, but in our community, it is more prominent because as far as, the finances go in our community, you already know, I don't even got to say it because people are going to get offended. Even though I'm not trying to offend anybody, it is what it is. Reach out to your father. I spoke to my father this morning. I spoke to my father at like 9 o'clock in the morning. He's doing good. He's on a vacation in North Carolina. And my father would also be like, oh, not all men. And I'm like, clearly I know not all men, but a lot of the things that I talk about, I got from my father. You think my father put me on to how men operate a lot. So for you all to love to get up here and say, water at Starbucks. First of all, I'm drinking a latte and I have a brownie. I have water because the brownie is thick. So shut up. And it's 87 degrees outside. Y'all are so gross. Please grow up. Grow up. But like I said, and honestly, dudes making a real, you know what, easy. That's why I said not all. And I always preface what I'm saying by not all. And for whatever reason, men don't know how to separate themselves from from the control group. Like if y'all got up here and was saying, oh, some women were, no, you know what, I'm not even gonna get into that because we're gonna talk about black women. We're gonna do that in another live. We might come back later tonight and do that live. Everybody up in here, do me a favor and hit the like button, double tap the screen because there's too many of y'all watching. Double tap the screen. Shouts out to Sweden. I need you to get a mod. I have mods, baby. I have 7 mods, but they don't always be in the chat because they don't always get the notification, so it comes back in. Nobody likes this. Everybody likes this, including you. That's why you're here watching. But now let's block you. Let's block you. It's a lot of men that be up in here hating. It's a shame. Find something better to do with your life. If this is not for you, then move on. Oh wait, no, cancel. Thank you. Thank you. You're misunderstood. Yeah, it's because, hey Dania, it's because a lot of men, I'm gonna put this like this since y'all just cannot take the fact that I have a tank top on. But some of these men are up in here, they're broke, busted, disgusted, and they don't have nothing. They broke, they homosexuals, so they feeling attacked. Because if you know that you're a stand-up man, if you know that you take care of your family, if you know that you're not just using women, then this don't apply to you. Move on. Keep it moving. If you broke, busted, and disgusted, that's not my fault. Get your money up. Get your life together. But anyway, men are always trying to ask you what you bring to the table or what do you do and this and that and third because they want to count the coins in your purse, okay? They want to know how can you add to them financially. And I know this because a lot of them come up in my comment section and be like, oh, everything is too high for a man to have to do it all on his own. But then a lot of those same men will get with a woman and expect her to carry the boatload. There was this story of a woman, right? A real woman that did a story time on TikTok. She had a boyfriend that she lived with. She said she was with him for a number of years. They had a child together, right? This lady worked 3 jobs. 3 jobs. And they were supposed to be in a 50-50 relationship. And this is why I always say 50-50 is a scam. There's no such thing as 50-50. They were supposed to be in a 50-50 relationship, right? Do you know this man would come up short with his half of the rent almost every month? And she worked 3 jobs. Do you know that she could not ask him for $20? She was online crying because she said, I just needed $20 to hold me over until I got my next paycheck, and he would not give it to me. He would not give her $20. Yet they were living together and they had a child. She was paying for child care on her own. She was paying majority of the rent on her own, majority of the utilities on her own. And she said, oh, this was supposed to be 50-50. But, you know, because he knows that I got it, he knows that I'm working all these jobs, he just don't even care that I'm struggling. He, as long as he's comfortable, he doesn't care. And it's so unfortunate that there's so many women, especially in our community, that literally is taking care of men. And y'all don't like to admit that. Not all, but it happens. Men are way more hypergamous and they are successful at gold digging than women are hypergamous and successful at gold digging. A lot of men get with women for provisions, but then y'all will get up here and lie and act like that's not true. A lot of men are driving women's cars, dropping them off at work. It is what it is. We gotta keep it real. At some point, we have to keep it real about what be going on in our community and what be going on around the world. Because, like I said, Brad also is looking for a woman that can help him get a leg up to some degree. Not all, not all, not all. Do you have a man? Yeah, I have a bunch of men. Now what? Y'all act like y'all gonna be able to shame me. A man is the easiest thing to get. Y'all is not special. Trudy Pie, she telling the truth. I am. I'm sorry, man, but you're wrong. What am I wrong about, Trey? Y'all always like to say that I'm wrong, but y'all don't say how. Y'all never tell me I'm wrong. Y'all never say you're wrong about this. You can't get any man. You gotta be smoking the strongest crack alive if you think that I can't get a man. Thank you. Most men. You a hater. You getting you up out of here. Blocked. She lit though. Thank you. Hey Luthel. Hey boo. Fatherless behavior. I have a father. I'll bring him up here so y'all can see him, because y'all keep saying I don't have a father. Who do you think has hit me to how men operate? You don't think a man put me on game? And this is how I know that y'all be lying like a Persian rug and y'all get up here and y'all scam, because you will tell your daughters the same thing. I tell women to have non-negotiables. I tell women to have standards. I tell women to have self-respect. I tell women to gatekeep their womb. I tell women, if you have one child by a man, you can have one, because you don't know what it's going to be like once you have one. Now, if you have one and then that man dog walks you, he continues to dick and dodge all around town, he treats you terribly, you are a fucking fool to give that man your womb for another time. And I stand by that. I think women need to gatekeep their wombs. I think women need to do a better job at discernment. I think women need to understand when they're being used. And this is why I tell women, do not lead with your wallet when it comes to a man. I don't ever say don't do anything for your man. I would never say that, because that's unrealistic. For me, if I love somebody and I'm with you, I will do things for you. But you have to play your hand first. I'm not going to allow a homosexual to leech off of me. I'm not going to allow a man that doesn't have anything going for himself to be a part of my world, especially when I'm building something so great. You know, like, no, a man should always have to earn his spot in your life. And that's not what's happening for a lot of us. A lot of us are taking care of men. And we have to do better at taking care of men and being with bums, broke, busted, and disgusted men. We have to do a better job at it. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. You're coming off like this homosexual hurt you. No, Trey, I've never allowed a man to just live with me and be a homosexual and not do anything. Y'all love to say who hurt you. If somebody did hurt me, it was a man. You're a man, right? So what are we talking about? Because I don't allow men to leech off of me, I can't tell women not to allow that. Like, why do y'all think that sometimes, you know, you can lead by example. I am the change that I want to see. I don't have kids all over the place, so I can say, hey, maybe you shouldn't have kids all over the place. I don't have a man living with me, leeching off of me, so I can say, hey, maybe you shouldn't have men living off of you and leeching off of you. Hey, Mia, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? You like them? I did them today. I cleaned them up. I shaped them. Thank you. Most women are masculine. I said that, Philip. I did a live and I said women are masculine because men prefer masculine women. And this is why y'all say, what can you bring to the table? Because feminine energy is receptive. Masculine energy is to give, is to build, is to be a worker bee. A lot of men don't want to give and they don't want to build. They get mad when you ask them for something. They feel like you got to go through the gauntlet because you require them to take you out on a date. They think they deserve some coochie after they spend $45 on a meal for you. It's just ridiculous out here. A lot of men are very feminine. So the only way that it can balance itself out is for women to adopt a more masculine role. That's just how it goes. Everything has to equal itself out. Hey, Jonathan. Hell no. What dude you been with? I want a woman that's a woman. You do understand that women and men both have feminine and masculine qualities and traits. However, the predominant trait in women is femininity and the predominant trait in men is masculinity. But we have both. Just say you deal with that or like this. No, baby, I don't deal with that. I don't. If I was dealing with that, why would I get up here and tell y'all not to? I'm a real person. If anything, I would say we've got things that we need to work on. I'm not perfect. I've been through a lot of different things. And my day ones, my actual supporters and subscribers, they know that because we've had ample conversations about things that I've actually experienced. And I think I'm going to do another story time for you all, probably tomorrow. I'm going to spill a little smidget of my tea because we got some more subscribers. Maybe figure out why you attract those type of men. Lance, I don't attract those type of men, baby. I'm not talking about my own lived experience. You can't be that dense. You're so narrow-minded. I wish you expansion. I'm going to wish expansion on your mind because it's very small and feeble. Boring story. You're boring, you hater. She's stand by that because she's done all that she can and ain't going to tell you she did all that. Y'all just want, y'all are so sad. The economy is messed up. How you saying that you're quitting masculinity? What? You're not even speaking sense. Thank you, Wilfredo. What time tomorrow? Probably around the same time. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna go live, but it will always be in between. I would say 2 and maybe 5 o'clock. Thank you. Where are you getting men are feminine from? What do you mean? Femininity, if someone is asking you, what can you do for me and what can you bring to me? That's very feminine. What are you bringing to the table? A masculine man is not going to ask you that because he already has his table established and he knows what your duties are and what you can add to his life as a woman. It's very feminine the way these men carry on. Gossiping is very feminine. So y'all up here in my chat, y'all have some very feminine things going on because you are up in the woman's chat section gossiping, talking about a woman's appearance. That's very feminine. Everybody up in here, hit the like button. It is feminine. Gossiping is feminine. That's a woman's sport. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. You like Mexican men. Why y'all keep asking me if I like Mexican men? I don't know Mexican men like that. Men and women are the realest example of yin and yang. With the right attitudes and willingness to work together, we are unstoppable. That's true, Tim. You need a very strong man who knows what he wants. I never needed anything from a woman. I've been getting money since I was 16. That's good, Pierce. I love that for you. She's letting you know she's toxic. Look at the hair, bro. Okay, let's block you because I don't got time for you. And I'm trying not to cuss y'all out. It's more important to save your soul than your body. Think about soul food. You eat it not because it's good for your body, but good for the soul. That's false. Actually, if you can't cook while I work and make the most money, How is it feminine for me to ask you a simple provide food? Please, when y'all ask what you bring to the table, y'all is not asking if a woman could cook. Shut up. It's a lie. It's a lie and a scam. Y'all want to know what a woman can contribute financially. Y'all care about how much money women make. And why y'all lie? Y'all lie so bad. Thank you. Y'all lie real bad. Y'all want to know how much money a woman got. Y'all are the biggest groupies and the biggest gold diggers ever. Y'all even treat men that got money like king. I done seen y'all up in the clubs when I used to go to the clubs and I used to promote and do all of those things. I used to see how guys act around other men with money. Y'all be groupied out. Oh, that's my bro. Oh, yeah, he gonna get the section. Oh, he gonna get the bottle. Oh, he gonna get the table. Being a groupie for another man, I've seen how a lot of men operate. So when a woman got money, y'all call her, oh, she big money. Oh, she got money. Oh, my girl got money. Oh, she got it. Oh, she balling. Like, Vincent, Doug, I don't think that I need to continuously say all men. Like, it's really a moot point. You all should be big enough and grown enough to know that every single man is not the same, just like every single woman is not the same. The club, really, yes, the club, restaurants, the family functions, at work, the way that y'all act toward people that are above you in the workplace. Y'all be D-rodding hard, okay? I said not all 50,000 fucking times. I'm not going to keep saying not all. If you cannot separate yourself from what I'm saying, then maybe you need to look in the mirror and grow up, okay? I'm not about to get up here and continuously say not all, not all, not all, not all. Not. I'm not doing it. Just to appease you and your fragile ego, I don't give a fuck. Get out of here. Click off. Hey, Michelle. Click off. If you cannot separate yourself from what I'm saying. I've legit said not all like 20 times throughout this live. Enough is enough. Can you cook? Can you cook? Yes, I could cook. I like to eat. I know how to cook. Does this woman own a regular shirt? This is a regular shirt. It's a tank top. And since you're so offended, I'm gonna block you. I agree, because I've never experienced what she speaks of. D-Rod is in my... Exactly, so I'm not talking about you. So I'm not talking about you, simple as that. I'm not putting nothing away. I'll wear what I want to. I'll wear a t-shirt if I want to. I'll wear a tank top if I want to. Y'all are not going to get up here and try to police what it is that I'm saying. Just because you're a pervert and you're a creepy crawling crackhead and you're a grown man that cannot control himself does not mean that I have to dress like a nun. I have on a tank top, okay? It's 85 or 87 degrees outside. It's simple. Then if you can cook, that's all I ask. It's simple. I make bread, you make food. Now, you're going to ask a woman what she brings to the table just because you want to know if she could cook or not. Y'all are so fake. Be honest. If you want to know whether or not a woman can cook, you will ask her, can you cook? You're not going to say what you bring to the table. Why y'all don't keep it real? Y'all don't like to keep it real. Everybody up in here, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I would like to be one, but I don't think a woman like that exists. That's okay. I'll finance us both. Make barbecue, pressure wash the bathroom, give me a massage. But the thing is, y'all be wanting women to do all of this domestic servitude and still come with money. That be the issue. Because who's power washing the bathroom? Y'all want women to power wash the bathroom, take care of the kids, service you, cook for you. Y'all want women to be domestic slaves. And it's nobody don't want to do that. Like it's 2024. Who wants to do that? Thank you. You subscribe. Shouts out to you, Brian. No, I don't have any spicy wings. I'm gonna be real. My woman needs to be able to do a few things: cook, maintain emotional composure, give me singular pat on the back when I have a bad day, and always speak life into our household. Okay. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Are you leaving? It's way better. I do all the cooking for you. I just want to know if you can keep up on my hikes. No, I'm not going hiking. I don't want to keep up on that. I don't trust that. I'm not going with on a man with hikes because men be pushing their wives off the cliffs. I've seen too many instances of women just mysteriously and mystically falling off a cliff on a hike with her husband. No, no. Cleaning the bathroom, etc., is for the one gold digging, unless they found enough gold for a maid to do that. Um, Gold digging includes transgender roles, but if I'm a digger, then we can flip those around. The thing is, men are gold diggers and they are hypergamous, but they still expect for women to do all of the domestic work. And women have drank the juice, especially women in our community, because we continuously be told that we're on the bottom of some fictitious totem pole that stupid ass people created, and we still fall for it. We're still living in the archaic timeline when it comes to us. Although the proof is in the pudding that we are not inferior by any means. We're not on the bottom by any means. We're actually rising above. We've actually beat a lot of odds. We are actually really on some superior shit, if you want to be honest. To withstand and to go through all that we've gone through and to still be thriving and shining the way that we are, this is blasphemy. You know what, Lance? I gave you a chance, but now you're getting blocked. Stop it. You stop. Don't come over here telling me what to do. Stop what? Y'all are mad because I'm saying that black women are not at the bottom of the totem pole. Seriously. Y'all don't want me to tell melanin rich women to love themselves and to know that they're worthy and to not feel like they have to go through the gauntlet to earn the love of a man. It's ridiculous and it's a shame. Y'all always want me to, or y'all always want us to continuously pour love into you all, day in and day out, and pour and pour and pour. But when it comes to us, it's just like, hey, Hera. Censoring what you don't like. Men are not gold diggers, they're just simply users, not doing that. Gold diggers, users, whatever you want to say to make yourself feel more comfortable. A man won't love you, and I don't want you in my comment section, you hater. Blocked. I don't know what that is. What is? I'm not even saying that out loud, but you're not gonna spam my chat either, so you're gonna get blocked. Thank you. Men are the gold diggers. Yes. What do you mean what planet I live on? I live on planet Earth. Men are hypergamous. That's why they want to know what you got in your piggy bank. They want to know what can you do for them. They want to know what you bring to the table. There are more men successfully living off of women than there are women living off of men. There are more men, especially in the black community, that's successfully living off of women than there are black women in the black community living off of men. Men don't care about anything you have. That's a lie. So I always ask him what you bring to the table. That part, Jenica. Screw the hikes, though. I just want to take you to the Amalfi Coast. You just got to bring yourself to the table. I take care of the rest. I feel like you asked me that before, but I don't see you supporting the channel. Where's the super chat? You want to take me to the Amalfi Coast, you got to let me know you're a real person. Send a donation to the channel, baby. What you bring to the table. Men are supposed to build the table and provide the groceries. That part. So what do I need to bring but myself? If you already got a table, I'm gonna take a seat. I'll make a meal. What do I need to bring? Let's collab. I'll spare no expense. Send me an email. I don't know who you are. I don't just collab with anybody. My email is lovejonesbusiness11@gmail.com. What brings to the table has everything to do with your character. So why not? How do you assess a person's character? Can a person just verbalize to you what their character is? No, that is something that you get to know over time during the dating and the courting stage. Clearly, if you are a sound adult of sound mind, then you don't need to ask somebody what you bring to the table to make an assessment of their character. Y'all get up here and lie so bad. You don't want to know what my character is like, and that's why you're asking me what do I bring to the table. Stop lying. Please. If you want to know my character, get to know me. You can figure out a person's character by being in different situations with them and getting to know them. Thank you, Wandering Scorpio, for the super chat. Next cup of coffee. I appreciate it. That's funny because I definitely did spend $9 and change on the coffee and the brownie together. You look amazing. You should be in the magazine. Thank you, Antonio. I appreciate that. I think she about to transform. Transform into what? A mogul? Yes, I'm about to transform into a mogul. You all are watching me cocoon, and I'm starting to transform into a butterfly. That's it. Love Jones, you seem like a very intelligent lady. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Back when we are annoying. We are in a woman's space. We do allow people to interact with the chat because it adds to the engagement. When they're doing too much, they do get blocked. State your income and weigh that against what the average man in America makes. Why should I have to weigh my... See, this is the thing. You will want to compare yourself to women. That's feminine. Y'all need to step into your masculinity and stop trying to compare and compete with women. That's weird. Why do you need to compete? Why would I need to compare my income to a man? That's weird. Why do you even look at a woman as competition? That's very weird. It's bizarro. You be getting them together quick. I love it. Ow, and I haven't even been cussing like a dog in the street. Been working on the cuss words. Do your big one then, true. Where is your man at, my love? I'm about to step up. Definitely believe in star signs, so you definitely don't see us as equals. And no, I don't. I'm not a man. I saw a reel with Priyanka Chopra, and she's an actress. She's an Indian actress, and she was on a show that I watched that I love called Quantico, where they were like in the FBI, you know, like training to be FBI agents, and it was a really good show. Y'all should check it out. And she said men and women are not the same. I say this all the time. I'm not the same to a man. My body is not equal to a man. I can't do the heavy lifting that a man can do. I require more sleep than a man. I'm not a man. I don't have a penis. I can't. I'm not a man. I don't want to be a man. I don't want to compare myself to men. I never compare myself to a man. I'm not a man. But she said it's more of a cerebral thing. It's more of a intelligence thing, so to speak. You know, like if a woman is doing the same job as a man, she should make the same amount of money, especially if she's performing and operating at the same level. However, when it just comes to the real world, absolutely not. Men are not equal to women, and women are not equal to men. A man cannot have a baby. A woman cannot do all the heavy lifting. I know my place. I don't want to be a man. I don't ever compare myself to a man. I know that physically I cannot compete with a man. I don't want that. I don't aspire to do that. I like to be feminine. I like to rest in femininity. Stop rage baiting. Okay, I'm gonna block you because you're getting on my nerves. I don't have time for this. Each stream gets worse and worse, but yet you're here, so let's block you. Access denied. It's about your options and your likelihood of finding a man who makes more. Your income is about your options. Okay. So men do treat women differently based off of how much money they make. Thank you. At least you all are being honest. My girl used to make more money than me as a lawyer. I still made just under 200K a year. Never once have I worried if a woman makes more. Any real woman doesn't care either. The heavy lifting in everyday life, furniture, groceries, etc. Though you gotta literally go to the gym for the strength a guy has. Duh. I know that men are physically stronger than women. I never denied that. I never try to negate that. I never try to question that. Just say you're triggered and she's talking about you. Hi, Kane. She is just for real stating the hard truth. Girl, what the F does that have to do with this? I don't know what you're talking about. I love your hair. Thank you, Donna. So you all like the video and subscribe to the video. Like the video. And we'll be back later to do a get ready with me live. We'll do a makeup tutorial live. Take biological differences and abilities out of the equation. It don't matter if she can't lift as much, she's still a person. Of course, women are still people. I never said that women should be treated less than a man, but I don't think that I am equal to a man as far as stature goes. I'm just not. Now, am I equal to a man mentally? Yes. Are women equal to men mentally? Yes. Physically? No. Men also aren't equal to women physically. You all don't get a menses every month. You don't bleed once a month. If men bled once a month, they would be unalived. If men got a period and had to experience those type of cramps, then it would be mandated by law that you didn't have to work when you got your period. Because men can't relate and they don't know what it's like. They just think that it's not a big deal when a woman is going through things with her uterus and with her hormones. Hey, Kwaisha, what's up, boo? What do you mean? What do I mean? If you don't get it, then this is not for you. I'm not here to continuously, like, I'm talking about what I'm talking about. Yes, and make sure you all get a copy of my new ebook. The links is always in my description box. It's a ebook guide to self-love. It's really, really good. It's so cute. You hate men, but I love you as a human being. I don't hate men. Why do y'all keep saying I hate men? I don't hate men. When did I ever say I hated men? I never said I hated men. That's a sad shame that you all cannot listen to a woman, you know, have opposition towards certain things, or listen to a woman talk about things that a lot of women experience, and without coming to a general consensus that I just hate men. I've never said that I hated men. Thank you for posting that, Kwaisha. Exactly, Mia. Like, I don't hate men. Yeah, she must have been through some hard relationships in the past for her views on men. That's unfortunate for her. And y'all are crazy. You want to know the experiences I've been through with men, since y'all want to know so bad? I've been flown out multiple times. I've been on a private jet. I've gotten my bills paid. I've gotten my rent paid. A man bought the pictures that you see on my wall for my set. A man bought the desk. A man bought the chair. A man pays my cell phone bill. A man has helped me to grow my page. And like 304 vibes. Flown out by somebody that I was actually dating, not random people, you fucking idiot. Your mother is a 304. You shouldn't be proud of that. Why shouldn't I be proud of a man dating me, courting me, and taking me on beautiful vacations? Why shouldn't I be proud of that? You men are jealous that you do not have the same options as women. You're jealous. You're jealous. I should be proud of that. I've dated men that has, you know, brought over groceries for me to cook. Take me out on dates, open doors for me, tell me that I'm beautiful, rub my back, rub my feet, make me feel like a princess. I've also dated men that were fuckboys. I have a pretty decent and equal dating experience. Way more good than bad, though. I just have to be honest with you all. Way more good than bad. Way more good than I'm a person. We all have experiences. You all will never shame me for any of the experiences that I've had, good or bad. But I have not only dated men that treated me terribly and dog walked me. Why would I stay there? I love myself too much. Y'all get up here and say, oh, I think I'm all that. I'm full of myself. All I talk about is my looks. If I think I'm all that, why in the fuck would I stay with a man that's going to dog walk me? You don't think that I like for people to treat me nice and make me feel good and pour into me and invest into me? And this is why I get up here and tell women that that's what they deserve too, because we do deserve that. You deserve a man that's going to take you shopping and give you his credit card or ask you what it is that you need help with, that's going to tell you that he loves you and dote on you. You deserve that. It feels good. I want every woman to know what it's like to actually have a man to actually love you and actually like you. Because a lot of us have dated men that don't even really like us in real life. And we go so hard to maintain these relationships whereas we are the ones that's constantly giving. Thank you, self-helper. They hella jealous. That's what it is. Thank you for the super second, baby. Do you like Italian men? I think Italian men are cool. I was a man, feel sad that I'm not going to be pampered like that. Nothing about this sounds long-term healthy relationships. Foxy, who cares about what you think? Who cares? Nothing about a man treating you well sounds like a long-term healthy relationship. Okay. Y'all just want women to grovel. That's what the problem is. And especially a woman that look like me. Y'all feel like I don't deserve to have a man treat me nice, or to do things for me, or to actually provide. It's because of how I look. Now, if I was multiracial or if I was a clear-skinned woman, you wouldn't be saying nothing about that sounds. You would just automatically think that I inherently deserve to be taken care of. But because of the way I look, because of my aesthetic, you don't think I deserve that. And that's what the real issue is. That's what the real issue is. You don't feel like I deserve it. You feel like, bitch, who are you? Like, why do you think that? I don't assume you're white. You're crazy. I know that black men are the biggest ops to black women. Not all, but y'all are our biggest ops. So I would never assume a white man would think that I don't deserve that. I would assume a man that looks exactly like me thinks that I have to go through the gauntlet and that I don't deserve that. Because y'all keep telling us we at the bottom. We at the bottom. Y'all ain't the prize. Y'all at the bottom. Foxy might be a test you. Not all. Exactly, Mia. You gotta keep saying not all. Clearly, I'm not talking about every single man. Every single person of any group is not the same. Duh, el stupidos. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button. They stay self-snitching and lack comprehension to realize that part. Thank you, Patricia. Finally got my notification. That part, Unique, what's up? I'm subbed. Yes, Daniel. I hope it's Daniel and not Danielle. I think it's Daniel. The black community in general are each other's ops. And that is so unfortunate. Because instead of saying, yes, you know what? Women do deserve to be treated better. Women should require more from men. Y'all will get up here and tell me that's cap and who do you think you are and don't nobody care and you ain't shit. Why y'all talking to me like that when I'm simply telling women to do better, to choose better, to value yourself more? Isn't this what you all say we lack? So what's the problem? Hey, thank you, Unique. How are you today? I'm enjoying your chat as usual. Thank you for the super chat, babe. You parking for sure. Beautiful sister. Thank you. Black women are expected to settle. Thank you, Lola. That's my point. And this is why I talk and we have these conversations that we have. Because a lot of us do take care of men because we don't have no self-value. We don't have no self-worth. So we feel like the only way we could keep a man around is hold him down while he in jail. Hold him down while he going out dicking and dodging and getting women all over the place pregnant. Hold him down while he dog walkers, go through the gauntlets, be a ride or die, take the charge. Who is doing that? We need to rewire our brains. And we lean into our masculine so much because men, a lot of our men are very super ultra feminine, so we don't have a choice. We have to be the pillar of the community. We have to be the ones that step up and take care of the kids. We have to be the ones that put the weight of the world on our backs. We legit raise the nation. So you don't got a choice but to assume the masculine role, and then you get demonized for being strong and resilient when you haven't had a choice. And those are actually qualities that should be revered. Those are qualities that should be celebrated. Those are qualities that should be uplifted and kind of praised, low-key. But because a lot, not all, some men feel slighted because it shoots their ego to see that a woman is able to excel through the oppression, the same oppression that we've all experienced. We've all been on it. Hey, you're not alone in the oppression Olympics. And they have not measured up in a system that was created by other men, but some women are thriving. The Single Mothers Association. Y'all love to call me a single mother, and that's okay. Because guess what? If I was a single mother, if I was a single mother, I could still get a man. I could still get married. I could still be in a relationship. It doesn't take away anything from me if I was a single mother. It wouldn't make me any less of a person. If anything, it would more so validate my womanhood because I actually use my reproductive organs to do what they were supposed to do. Thank you for the honesty, mindset change. Yes, Patricia, shouts out to you, baby. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. This thick lady is still living in the 80s. Because of my hairstyle. And we are excelling in more ways than one. That part, Mia. Married, LMAO, that requires a long-term healthy relationship of which you didn't describe any. I don't have to get up here and describe my whole life to you. You're a stranger danger on the internet. You are lucky that I'm allowing you to speak freely in my comment section because this is not a freedom of speech comment section. However, I do allow it because of the engagement and we're still growing. You know, I'm on a road to 100K. So we going through the phases and through the steps and the engagement helps to grow, you know, keep the conversation flowing. But you're nobody. I don't have to get up here and explain to you. I just gave you a little smidget and then you still try to shoot it down because you don't feel like I deserve what I just mentioned or you don't think that it's possible because of how I look. If I was a Latina, you would not question me. Y'all wouldn't be continuously calling me a single mother if I was a Latina or if I was a clear woman. Y'all wouldn't be continuously talking about me in the way that you do. But y'all push these negative stereotypes and these negative tropes on me because I am a melanin-rich woman and I'm darker brown. And it's disgusting. And y'all need to check y'all's biases and y'all need to check y'all's prejudices and y'all need to check y'all's colorism at the door. These dudes in Pick Misha mad at the truth. Y'all dudes have a whole 3 movements where men would be gold diggers. Drizzle, drizzle. That part, Quaisha. Enjoying the conversation. Yes, make sure y'all like the live and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. What she said, they always say Latinos are spicy, but black women got bad attitudes. Booyah. Every other group of women gets grace. We'll talk about that in another live too. For you assuming I'm hating on you because you're black as well. You are. It's an inherent bias that a lot of people have. It's not even something that you even know that you're doing. You don't even know that you're doing it. You're automatically assuming that I haven't had a long-term relationship. You don't know me from anywhere. You're assuming that I've never been married or that I'm not married or I've not been engaged. You don't know me. You are making these assumptions solely based off of what you see, which is a darker-skinned black woman. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. It's hard to admit, but it's true. Thank you, Jillian. What happened to females? First of all, I don't like when men refer to women as females. I just don't like it. And going to church. Why aren't you at church? Don't they have an evening service on the weekends? Why wouldn't it be of value? Who said it was not of value? It's not of value because you claim it's not of value, but who are you to place value on my experiences? Who are you to say how someone has helped me? There's a lot of destiny helpers that come into your life to help you get to the next phase and the next level. You are nobody to come in my comment section and tell me what is of value. That is your own small little rice grain of an opinion, and you're entitled to have your opinion because everyone has one. It's like an asshole, but you do not get to say what is of value and what is not solely based off of your small existence. Her attitude crazy. You crazy. You look crazy. You just said you've been on dates being flown out 24/7. I never said I was flown out 24/7. I said I was dating, and I have been taken on vacations. I've been taken to nice destinations by people that I was dating, people that I was in relationships with. I never said that I was just randomly flying out every single day with another random person. You all cherry pick and you choose to create a narrative in your head to suit your inherent bias against a black woman. It is what it is. Hey Tony, I'm feeling good, thank you. I'm feeling good. I don't have no complaints. Exactly, Quaisha. It's given like, what's the issue? Like, are you mad that I've been treated nicely by men? Does that make you upset? Because why is it of no value now? If I got up here and said, oh my God, my baby daddy left me. He wouldn't even help me. I couldn't even go get child support. I was fucked up. I was in a shelter. I had to couch surf from pillow to post. Oh my God, I was just so fucked up. I couldn't feed my kids. I didn't have no formula. I had to beg with a couple of for change on a subway here in New York City. I had to sell some ass to get some Pampers for my baby. You would have preferred me to have a story like that to tell, but because I didn't, it fucked with your mind. You still gotta make it wrong. You still gotta make up something negative about me being treated correctly, being courted properly, being doted on, and men actually spending money on me. Y'all hate that. And this is why a lot of y'all don't like me, because I can get up here and say, yes, I have experienced being taken care of by a man. I have experienced that. You would rather me be broke, busted, and disgusted and having a sob story for confirmation bias purposes. So that you can be like, see, I knew it. She ain't nothing but a whoop-de-whoop. She ain't nothing but a this and that and a third. It is always a race issue. We are in America. Race is embedded in the very fabric of this country. It's always a race issue. When you see me, you're gonna always see a black woman. No matter which way you want to turn the key. It is what it is. It is what it is. You cannot stand that I've had those experiences. So you gotta make it negative. Oh, that has no value. Are you dumb? Why would me living luxuriously with men that I actually enjoyed and I liked, why would that have no value? Says who? Says you? And where are the men now? Did you chase them away? I didn't chase them away. They still around. I just wasn't, interested at the time because I had things that I had to do, and men are very needy. A messed up social construct is what it is. That part. All I saw was a beautiful lady rocking some beautiful hair. Thank you, Jillian. Hell nah, my baby gotta be on top. She can't go outside. Okay? Just say you ain't got her like that, little bro. Love Jones is a beautiful woman. I think she has someone. If she doesn't, it ain't our business. That part, the doll. There you go, angry because of your baby daddy. That's the root cause. Now I'm angry because of my baby daddy. Why do y'all keep saying that? It's because y'all are colorists and you all perpetuate and y'all continuously try to push these stereotypes on black women that I have a baby daddy. It's really fucked up. Like, think about how terrible that is. I get called a single mother every single day when I come on this live stream. Every single time I open my computer or my phone and I do a show to pour love and light into women that look like me, I am continuously called a baby mother, a bitter baby mother. Why are y'all trying to push that narrative on me? It says a lot about y'all psyche and how y'all see women that look like me. And you would not get up here and call a fucking Caucasian lady a baby mother every day. You wouldn't do it. And that's why I said y'all have a fucking inherent bias against black women. You just do. You don't want to admit it because a lot of y'all are in denial. And for a lot of you niggas, accountability is fucking kryptonite. Like, why y'all keep saying, I'm a baby mother every single day. This shit is bizarro. Hey, AT2. What's up, AT2? Why do they think you have kids? Because I'm a black woman. That's it. It is no other reason. It's because I'm a black woman, and probably because I'm busty. It's because I'm a black woman. If I looked, cry. All right, you getting blocked now. I'll let you talk your piece. You getting on my nerves. Fuck you, Foxy, Sphinx, feminine ass username. Why are they continuously saying that I'm a baby mother? You really think about that. It's because I am a melanin-rich woman. If I looked different, they would not continuously try to push that on me. There is nothing wrong with being a single mother. If I was a single mother, I'm a superhero. That does not mean that there's anything wrong with me. It doesn't mean that I don't deserve love. It doesn't mean that what I'm saying is any less valid. It doesn't mean any of those things. What it means is that I added to the world and I'm doing something amazing. Raising a child is not light work. I commend every mother out there. I think that is the most beautiful thing that you could do, is to have children and raise them successfully to be successful adults. I think that is beautiful. But why do they continuously push that on me? What do y'all think it is? Every single day they call me a single mother, a bitter single mother at that, every single day. Why do y'all think it is? Why do y'all think that is? I want to know what y'all think. Why do y'all think every time I come on here, they're always calling me a bitter single mother? Obviously, you're angry. You have a lot of resentment that's indicative of your verbiage. I'm not angry. Who am I angry at? Who am I angry at? I'm not angry. I don't resent anybody. You may need to try to promote healthy relationships on both sides, men and women. Just trying to uplift women is not going to help women out. But I'm a woman, Patricia. I'm a woman. So why would I be trying to uplift men and women? I'd say nice things about men, but that goes over everybody's head. I'm a woman. I'm curating my channel specifically for melanin-rich women, women second, and then everybody else after. It's not my job to uplift men. I'm not a man. Men calling you a baby mama are the races towards black women. Every beautiful black woman has a child or children. Thank you for the super sticker, Kwaisha, but that makes sense. It's like a negative, it's like a slur almost, the way that they use it. They use it like a slur. They weaponize it. That's a good one, Kwaisha. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Shouldn't that be a negative thing for them too? That part, because it's showing that you all leave your children and y'all don't stay to raise y'all children at the same rates as other groups of men. How you talk about relationships that you have a man that won't even claim you. What to talk about today? You looking at all that milk going to waste? Yes, you're black, you're busty, and yes, you're beautiful, but the attitude, I'm not sure. I don't care what you think about my attitude. My attitude is predicated on how I'm responding to people. You all act like people don't come in this chat and say disgusting, deplorable, demeaning, and offensive things to me. Am I supposed to just be like, oh, I have no value? I'm nothing but a bitter baby mother. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm a bitch. You're cringe. Your mother's cringe for giving birth to you. Oh, I'm a monkey. Oh, that's why we'll never get a man. Please, okay? Please. Kevin Samuels say the same things that I say. Kevin Samuels told men that they need to have provisions and that they need to have money. Kevin Samuels said the same thing, that if you broke, busted, and disgusted, then you shouldn't be trying to date. Have fun with me what? Well, he can't now because he's in the graveyard. Okay. Thank you, Manchester. You're dark skinned. That's why they think you're baby mother. Thank you. Thank you. Just breathe. That's my whole entire point. If I look different, they would not continuously say that to me. Ignorant stereotypes create attitude is all so bad. The reason why is because some people are intimidated by black women getting praise, enlightenment, and encouragement. It raises the insecurities. That's a good one, Dee Dee. You deserve the world. You deserve everything, baby, regardless whether you have a kid or not. You need to believe in yourself and stop being angry. East Coast Sam, I'm not angry, darling. And it is so unfortunate that melanin-rich women have to continuously police themselves. You don't have the opportunity to have a range of emotions. I'm not angry. This is passion. This is entertainment. I'm actually in a funny, jovial type of spirit. I'm not angry. Y'all want me to smile all day? That's unrealistic. I'm a person. I'm not angry. What do I have to be angry about? The sun is shining. I'm beautiful. I'm healthy. I'm able to afford to buy myself Starbucks whenever I want to. I have an audience of people that love me and support me. My numbers are growing daily. I am successful at what it is that I sought out to do. And I love it here. I'm not angry. Do I get annoyed at y'all saying fuckery in my chat? Absolutely. I let it go by telling y'all to stick it where the sun don't shine. And then we keep moving. Yes, they do. You don't deserve the hate. You're beautiful. They ignorant. Thank you, Overdrive, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Passion is not anger. Thank you. So act like it. Act like what? Smile through the pain. Sounds like marriage to these men. Whoop. Nobody is angry, and if she was, she can have that space. Stop policing Love Jones. Thank you, Quaisha. Thank you for the super sticker, baby. I appreciate you. You are correct. I'm single, no kids. I have never been called a baby mama. Stereotypes suck. Thank you, Jillian. Jillian, what's your race, baby girl? What's your race? Just out of curiosity. Because for whatever reason, I get called a baby mother every single day. And like I said, if I was, first of all, if I have a child, that's going to be solely because I want to be a mother. Y'all will never ever shame me for having a kid. If I'm married and I do it, if I'm married and I get a divorce, if I do it with somebody that I'm dating or that I'm in a relationship with, you will never ever shame me for using my reproductive organs to bring a child, to usher a spirit, to create magic. You will never ever shame me for that. I'm white, Irish background. Exactly, Jillian. And they don't ever call you a single mother. Thank you. I appreciate you being honest. I appreciate your honesty. I really do. You have a terrible attitude and terrible behavior, and your outlook is very negative. I'm going to block you because you are trying to gaslight me. And I don't have time. I don't have time. I got a terrible attitude and a terrible outlook on life. Do you all put a 1 in the chat if y'all think I have a terrible attitude and a terrible outlook on life. You can be honest. If you think that, put a 1, yes, I have a terrible attitude and a terrible outlook on life, and put a 2 if no. Of course, a bunch of trolls is going to say 1. I do not have a terrible outlook on life. I am the most positive and optimistic person that anybody knows that knows me. If you did, we wouldn't watch. Thank you all. Oh, I was expecting a bunch of 1s. Thank you. I'm full of myself. Of course I'm full of myself. I have to be. The world is continuously beating me down. You don't see how people are always trying to humble me in the chat just because of how I look, just because of my race, just because of my aesthetic. I'm constantly told that I don't have a right to be confident. So yes, I am full of myself. I am. A terrible attitude and a terrible outlook on life. That part, Sanquavia. They always up in here. Because they love to hate watch. And actually, they love me. They love me. They don't hate me. They love me. They love me. Deep down inside, they love me. That's what it really is. I love you. You are a true down-to-earth person. Hey, Danita, and not most often you do the truth you speak. Truth, they want to be you, but it's men. It's because they feel like I'm generalizing men when I'm always saying not all men, not all men. Why do I have to continuously say that? You should know that I'm not talking about all men. That is so obvious. It's so obvious that I'm not talking about every single man in the world. It's impossible for every single man to be exactly the same. But we do things by majority rules. Majority of men are getting up here saying, what do you bring to the table? Majority of men want a woman that have all of these qualifications. A majority of men are looking for what's in a woman's pocket. Men treat women based off of what type of job she got. That's why as soon as you meet people, they ask you where you work and what you do for a living. We all know the truth. People just don't want to be honest. Seek counseling for childhood trauma. Have you been to counseling? I've absolutely been to therapy. I've absolutely done shadow work. Who you calling a chicken? Your mother? Your mother's a chicken, Jim. Oh, not me? Oh, okay. We never called names like how they do, and they study hollering. Men don't give two hoots about your job. That's a lie. Men absolutely do care. A lot of men come in my comment section and tell me to get a job. They don't know that I'm making money off of this because they're dumb. And make sure you all subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I don't ask people what they do for a living because it's not my business. You don't, future cat lady. I'm not a future cat lady. I'm a present day cat lady. I have a cat. I'm a proud cat lady. I love my cat. Damn queen, you talking crazy today. I'm gonna move on today or I'm gonna get banned. What am I talking crazy about? Y'all can never really tell me what I'm saying that's wrong. Y'all just say, you wrong, you talking crazy, cap. But you never really pinpoint exactly what it is that I'm wrong about. What am I wrong about? Not you, them. Oh, okay. And then people would love to say, I don't let people have their opinions. I don't let people talk. I do let people talk. But once it gets to be too much, then I get you up out of here. And you all see how I interact with people. I'll talk back to you. The thing is, y'all don't like that I say something back to you. Because you have the comfort of being behind your keyboard and behind your avatar, and I'm the one that's up here actually doing the show, you feel like you can say anything you want to me and I'm just not supposed to respond. This is interactive. Y'all know that, right? I can read what y'all are saying. I don't always see every single thing that y'all are saying, but I can see what y'all are saying. So if I respond to you, just because you don't like the way that I'm responding, it means that I have a nasty attitude and I'm negative and all of this. No, that's not how this works. You don't get to just say anything to me and I'm not supposed to say anything else back. Respond to me then. Who are you? You don't talk to me with no explanation point talking about respond to me. You don't tell me what to do. Do you believe that animals should have access to confidence? I'm not answering that stupid question. When people call women cat lady just because they want to be single, that says a lot about society. Women be happy single. This is a real woman, no faking. Period. Hey, Virgo Mama. Yeah, Hera Love Jones. Wonderful channel. Thank you, baby. Yes, mamas are amazing. I love mamas so much. They are everything. People are intimidated by strong, independent women. I get the same attitude a lot too. Girl, some of these people are on some real bull today. I don't know. They sound like they miss a little nap. Don't let them miss you, even though you're not. That part. Hi. Let's be respectful, please. I can imagine a no face, no case is encouraging speech. That part. You're gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, Weston. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Shamir. Y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm going to come back in a few. I'll be back. I don't know what's wrong with these people, y'all, but they don't, is it normal? You wish to marry a cat? I don't know if that's normal, but yeah, I don't think bestiality is that's not okay. I'll be back. I'll be back, and I'll do my makeup with you all. Yes, we're on the road to 30K. Period. I'll be back. I'll probably be back like in an hour. Y'all are crazy, and we'll do some makeup. It seems y'all really enjoy those. Tony, you saying don't leave? You didn't even send a donation. You don't support me. And make sure y'all purchase my new ebook, Guide to Self-Love. You like this up? Shouts out to you, Jillian. Welcome to the show. Don't be a creep. I love you all. Thank you for joining me at Starbucks. Hey, Amy, for a latte and a sweet treat. And I will see you guys in a few. Bye. Wait, what did we say we was going to talk about in the next live? Black women don't get the same grace as other great groups of women. That, right? Yeah, because they kept saying I'm angry and I'm okay. So that's what we're going to talk about when we come back. I love you all so much. Bye. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.